No, that's aquatic.
Didn't they teach you that in class?
We didn't get to it. Nobody in my grade did because of the pandemic. We ran out of time.
Oh, okay. Well, if nobody learned it, then no sweat. Everyone taking the test is going to get it wrong.
No, they won't. The rich kids have private tutors to teach them all this stuff.
Oh, why didn't you tell me? I mean, maybe we could have found a tutor to help you.
They're $75 an hour with a 3-hour minimum.
Oh, 3-hour minimum? What if you're only 1 hour stupid?
It's all right, Mom. I just have to work a little harder. I really do have to get back to studying.
Okay.
I can feel you looking at me with love and concern. Knock it off.
Hey, Rumi, want to watch some TV? I would have come to rehab sooner if I knew they had all the good channels.
I can't. I have to finish my journal entry before the sun sets and the Sabbath starts. How'd you finish yours so fast?
Well, I used the tools I learned here to unravel the cognitive distortions that led to my drinking by listing my past actions.
That's great. I'm glad to see you're finally taking this seriously.
Thank you. Psych! I watched a couple seasons of Real Housewives and wrote down what they did. I mashed a bunch of them into one person, kind of like a alcoholic transformer.
Look, if you're not going to do the work, why are you even here?
Because they told me that they'd teach me how to stop drinking. But I've been here for 2 weeks, and all I've gotten is a bunch of psychobabble about why I drink. I know why I drink. My husband died. That's one of the best reasons to drink ever.
Maybe you know why you drink, but the only way to stop is to realize you're powerless and let God take over.
I appreciate your input, Rachel, but we are different people. For example, I like TV and hot dogs, and you're a religious nut.
Just because I pray to God doesn't make me a nut. If he told me to smother my roommate with a pillow, that would make me a nut. Then again, who am I to question his divine inspiration?
His? I know God's a woman because A, everybody's always asking her for something, and B, she's really hard on other women. I mean, menstrual cramps? Why?
Becky, you gotta stop blaming him for all your problems and let him help you.
Oh, the last time she helped me, she threw a deer in front of my husband's motorcycle and he died.
Maybe you don't understand this, but everything that happens is part of God's plan.
Oh, please. Her plan was to kill the love of my life so I would start drinking and take me away from my baby so I'd end up stuck here with you in this hellhole?
Yes, there's a reason he put us here together.
You're right. And the reason is so I can do this. Ha ha! Look, I'm unraveling God's plan.
For my grandma!
Oh, well, don't blame me. Ask God why she wants your grandma's neck to be cold.
Both of you, stop. The hell is going on?
I was just trying to help Becky, and she attacked my scarf.
Is that true?
Yeah. I'm sorry, Rachel. You're right. I need to stop fighting and start taking my recovery seriously.
What will really help you take your recovery seriously is bathroom duty for the rest of the week. If anything like this happens again, you're out.
Hey, Rachel should clean some toilets too. She said she was gonna smother me if God gives her the green light.
Oh, looks like someone got a present from Beverly Rose.
She's got an interesting process. She smiled, emptied the entire contents of her body into this diaper, went limp, and then passed out.
Don't drop that bomb in this garbage.
tie a brick to it and chuck it in the Miller's fancy above-ground pool they won't stop yapping about. We'll show them who's got class and who doesn't.
On the way back, I might stop at the free clinic and get my tubes tied later.
Well, Harris is on the right path. Now I just gotta worry about Mark.
What's going on?
He's been locked in his room for days, studying for the exam to get into a magnet high school.
Boys his age spend lots of time alone in their rooms studying to get into magnet school. You better be careful and knock before you go in so you don't catch him hitting the books.
Now, I wish he would take a break and hit the books. Might help him relax.
You took that to a really weird place.
I just hate to see him killing himself to figure this stuff out when rich kids with half his brain just hire tutors.
This test is on Zoom, right?
Yeah, so?
So the teacher given the test is not in the room with him, right?
Correct. The teacher will not be in our living room.
Well, there you go.
Where do I go?
Where the people go who might need some help with the answers, if you know what I'm saying.
Why can't you talk normally? Do you think I'm wearing a wire?
You go to Cheat Town.
You're saying I should have Mark cheat?
I said go to Cheat Town. I don't know if I can make it any more clear than that.
Well, I can't do that. I've spent my whole life telling them to do things the right way. No shortcuts.
How's that working out for Mark?
Lock the door. The Miller saw me throw the bomb. I didn't know the grandkids were in the pool.
Okay, first you open the can, then you put it into the pan. And here's what separates a chef from the cook. Use a spork to break up the can shape.
Why do you guys fight about who's going to cook every night? It's so easy.
Well, now that you're a trained chef, you can do it.
Now that I'm a trained chef, I'm not eating that.
Well, that was the director of Becky's rehab.
You check the bars to the east, I'll check the liquor stores to the west.
I know. Becky didn't escape. She's just causing trouble and not working the program, and they want us to come into family therapy to help her make more progress.
I love my daughter with all my heart, and I take a bullet for her, but I'm not gonna sit in a circle having some stranger poke at me, trying to get me to have feelings.
No, they just want us there to see if there's anything in our family dynamic that makes Becky drink.
They're just looking for someone to blame.
Well, it's gotta be my mom. I mean, I know she's driving me in that direction.
Yeah, that road goes both ways. And it's crazy to blame one person. It's obviously Jackie and Dad.
I get him, but what'd I do?
When me and Becky were teens and you caught us drinking and smoking in the woods, you should have told Mom and Dad instead of shotgunning beers to prove how cool you were.
Well, pardon me, I didn't know that it was a crime for an aunt to spend some quality time drinking beer with a couple of her teenage nieces in the woods.
Yes, Aunt Jackie, it's an actual crime.
Will you go drink beer with me in the woods?
Haven't you heard? Apparently, it's a crime.
Look, I think growing up, we all had our part in Becky's alcoholism.
Clearly, it took a dysfunctional village to raise an alcoholic. So that is why we're all going to be there for her, right, Dad?
Fine, but you're gonna have to drive. This whole thing makes me anxious.
No pre-gaming, Dad.
Fine, I'll drive.
Students, only 15 minutes left to finish the exam. Just a reminder, I know you're in the crunch, but still, no phones, no open books, no notes. Mr. Connor Healy, I can see what I assume is your mother holding up the quadratic equation in the reflection of your glasses. I'm sorry, but you're disqualified. Please log off now.
You just blew up my whole future. Why did you do that?
I knew you were tired. I just wanted to help.
Get out! Don't even! Hey, everybody. Thanks for coming, Dad.
Hey, I wanted to come.